Welcome to the Korea Daily Briefing for July 28th, 2026. Let's get into the top stories making headlines today. South Korea's stock market suffered one of its sharpest single-day collapses in years, with the KOSPI plunging 10.8% to close at 6,023.66, its weakest level since April. The rout was triggered by a report that China has begun mass-producing deep ultraviolet chip-making tools, equipment long dominated by Dutch firm ASML, and Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix each tumbled more than 13%. The Korea Exchange triggered its 8th circuit breaker of the year, a sharp reversal from Monday, when the KOSPI had jumped nearly 1% on optimism over $950 billion in newly announced Korea-US AI and chip partnerships. Turning to defense policy, South Korea's defense ministry confirmed on July 28th that it will soon unveil a special bill to govern its new nuclear-powered submarine program. The law would mark the first time South Korea's pledge not to develop nuclear weapons is written directly into domestic legislation, barring the submarine's low-enriched uranium fuel from ever being diverted to weapons use. Known as the Jang-Un project, it aims to build 3 submarines of about 8,000 tons each, with the first vessel targeted for launch in the mid-2030s. Meanwhile, in North Korea, Jong Un led events on July 27th and 28th, marking the 73rd anniversary of the Korean War armistice, which Pyongyang calls its victory in the Fatherland Liberation War. State media showed Kim at a concert and military parade in Pyongyang, highlighting his recent meeting with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. Even as satellite images show North Korea repairing launch infrastructure at its Sohe facility. In entertainment, co-ed group KRD released their first full-length studio album, Where to Now? Part 2, Nowhere, on July 28th, nearly a decade after their 2017 debut. The release is bittersweet, though. Agency DS Media confirmed this month that the album and its ongoing Drift World Tour will serve as KRD's farewell, with the group disbanding after 9 years together. And finally, golfer Shin claimed her first LPGA Tour win in more than a decade at the Women's Scottish Open on July 26th, closing at 9 under to end a title drought stretching back 3,738 days. She led by 5 shots entering the final round and held on for a 2-stroke victory, as runner-up Lim Kim charged late with 4 straight birdies. That's all for today's Korea Daily Briefing. Thank you for watching.